It starts in childhood. A boy watches as his older brother gets praised for scoring a goal in a soccer game. A girl notices how her best friend gets more attention at school. They don't understand why, but they feel it, a sharp, unsettling emotion, like a knot tightening in their chest. Fast forward to adulthood. A man scrolls through social media, seeing old classmates with luxurious cars, exotic vacations, and seemingly perfect lives. He clenches his jaw. A woman watches her coworker get promoted while she remains stuck. She forces a smile but feels something bitter burning inside. This is envy, one of the most insidious and deeply embedded emotions in the human psyche. Unlike anger, which is explosive, or fear, which is protective, envy is silent, corrosive, and relentless. It whispers, "Why them? And not me?" But where does envy come from? Is it merely a flaw of character, or does it have evolutionary and psychological roots? And in a world dominated by social media and hyper-competitiveness, is it possible to overcome envy before it consumes us? The evolutionary origins of envy. Envy is not unique to humans. Studies on primates reveal that even monkeys feel envy. In a famous experiment by researchers Sarah Brosnan and Franz de Waal, 2003, capuchin monkeys were given cucumber slices as a reward for completing a task. They were content, until they saw another monkey receiving a grape, a more desirable treat, for the same effort. The result? The envious monkeys refused their cucumber, threw it back, and protested. In prehistoric societies, envy is believed to have motivated fairness. If one member of a tribe had significantly more resources, others would challenge that imbalance. In modern times, this instinct remains, but instead of fighting for survival, we seem to envy wealth, beauty, success, and social status. But here's the problem: envy never ends. No matter how much we achieve, there will always be someone with more. Social media and the amplification of envy. A century ago, people compared themselves to their neighbors or coworkers. Today, we compare ourselves to millions of strangers online. Instagram envy, seeing curated images of others' perfect lives. LinkedIn envy, watching peers advance while feeling stagnant. TikTok fame, comparing everyday struggles to influencers' effortless success. Psychologists have identified a feedback loop. Comparison triggers envy, envy fuels self-doubt, self-doubt leads to depression or overcompensation, more comparison follows. Studies show that people who frequently compare themselves to others online experience higher rates of anxiety, depression, and dissatisfaction. Farduli et al., 2015. But what if we could break the cycle? The psychological weapons of envy. Envy disguises itself in many ways. Sometimes, it appears as resentment. Other times, it drives self-destructive behaviors. The two faces of envy. Malicious envy, the desire to see others fail. Example, hoping a successful friend experiences misfortune. Motivational envy, the drive to improve oneself. Example, seeing someone succeed and using it as inspiration. Those who embrace envy as motivation push themselves forward. But those who let it fester become bitter, cynical, and emotionally drained. Which path will we choose? Breaking free from envy. If envy is wired into our psychology, is it possible to overcome it? Yes, but it requires conscious effort. Gratitude is an antidote. Studies show that practicing gratitude rewires the brain to focus on personal growth rather than comparison. Emmons and McCulloch, 2003. Mindfulness training, becoming aware of envy without judgment helps break its grip. Kabat-Zinn, 1990. Redefining success, measuring progress based on personal growth rather than external validation. We cannot escape envy entirely, but we can transform it. Instead of asking, "Why them, and not me?" we can ask, "How can I grow from this?" Conclusion: the path to liberation. A man stands in the shadow of a taller mountain. He curses its height, wishing it were lower, until he realizes that his energy would be better spent climbing his own mountain. This is the reality of envy. We waste time resenting others instead of improving ourselves. Understanding envy is the first step toward mastering it. In the next chapter, we dive into wrath, why anger controls us, and how we can break free from its grip. Like, share, and subscribe to uncover more.